Cora, look, I know you're pissed off, but I can't have you living underneath my bed anymore. Look, my wife is getting suspicious, and it's causing a strain on my relationship.
You shot me.
I thought we were over that.
And you shoved a game up my ass.
I thought it was funny.
I'm going to purify you, Dark Avatar.
Oh, not this shit again.
By snapping your dick in half and forcing you to eat it.
You're kidding, right? Oh my god, you're serious.
What are you waiting for? Do it! Let the darkness consume you. Let the hate flow through you and let it fester.
And not the Dark Avatar.
Lies. It always has been you. It is your fate, your destiny.
Never.
Yes, yes. Strike me down and I'll become more powerful than I ever have before. I shove the darkest side of my game up your ass, and I'll do it again. Twice as hard. Yes. Ugh. You have betrayed me again. Another cursed game. Well, isn't this delightful? It's 2 players, my apprentice. No! Star Wars: The Clone Wars Republic Heroes.
God, that's a fucking mouthful, isn't it?
Keep going.
Alright.
Developed by Chrome Studios in 2009. Yeah, the studio that helped
Develop The Force Unleashed.
Keep on topic, damn it.
You know what? Fuck you! You take it from here!
Fine, I will.
This game was based off the Cartoon Network Clone Wars and published by LucasArts.
Now, I'm not dissing this show too bad. There are some parts I like and some parts I dislike, and that's being this fucking game.
Now, I know this game is aimed for kids, but if you're a Star Wars fan, it's hard to pass up a 2-player game.
We can still, get it over with and kill each other.
It's too late for us. The dark side is too strong.
Well, we are playing the 360 version after all.
And it does look promising with the Star Wars soundtrack. Which difficulty should we play?
Master, of course.
Right. Oh, and keep in mind the difficulties we are playing on. We will be bringing this back up much later.
So immediately the game opens up with the battle cutscene, and boy does it look bad. Objects jump into existence and the frame rate looks bad. This happens the whole game.
You think this is bad? Check this shit out! Even some of the dialogue's bad!
Those tinnies.
Oh my god.
Did she just say that?
Those tinnies. Those tinnies. Those tinnies.
Are you serious? They couldn't think of a better word for her to say? I mean, couldn't they have the actor pronounce it better?
You may think this is no big deal, but it is said several times in the game.
Those tinnies. Those tinnies. That's one big tinny.
Okay. Let's be mature adults here and continue, okay? Okay.
Wait, did Anakin just get hit by a laser blast?
You're right. He didn't even block it. That clearly hit him. Did no one test his fucking game? Oh god, that close-up.
I don't like his smile there.
God, some of the angles in this game are terrible.
Some? Oh, we haven't got to the ass of a gameplay. Speaking of which, would you like to do the honors?
Fine.
Well, here's how this shit goes down. X to do basic attacks, while Y uses force attacks. If you hold it down, you can perform a bigger force attack. A to jump, and to double jump by hitting it twice. Left trigger to block, while right trigger to roll/slide. But don't worry, Yoda will constantly remind you how to play. And I mean constantly throughout the game, even interrupting the gameplay and informing you what to do.
Rotate the rings. Throw your lightsaber, a Jedi can. Hover, you can. Win a jetpack, so focus, you must. Before cannot move.
So is this the gameplay? It's fucking horrible. Sometimes I feel like there's a delay in the attacks, or sometimes I get stuck to a fucking ledge, hopping up and down in place.
Not to mention the fucking camera angles. Some of the angles are so far away it's almost impossible to see where you're at without activating your lightsaber. Oh, and if you're playing two players, isn't it great with one runs ahead and gets stuck, or the camera falls back on the player falling behind, killing the other one? I hate this fixed camera so much!
This happens several times in the fucking game. A lot during jumping scenes, or aka Assassin's Creed ledge scenes. But guess it's okay cause you can't lose.
That's right, guys. Dying in this game has no fucking consequence. This game bars Lego games of having infinite lives.
It's fucking terrible.
So you can kill yourself multiple times without any worry of being set back to a checkpoint.
Well, sort of. There are checkpoints, but they are so fucking close together that any lip dick motherfucker could get to them with only one hand.
Wait, how can having a limp...
Fuck you, that's why. Now, I know this game is made for kids. Yes, we're repeating that shit, but we chose the highest difficulty possible in the beginning, made available to us.
And we at least expected it to be a little harder. In fact, there's no really difference between Padawan and Master, besides the robots are less accurate.
But those camera angles are atrocious.
That's the main fucking problem. These angles are made to kill you constantly. No matter what you do, most of these angles are made to kill you countless times, which doesn't make sense when you have infinite lives and continues. And when you do complete the level, there's no satisfaction. Because the only problem was the camera. It's so goddamn fucking frustrating!
I think we talked enough about the camera.
Do you think we did?
Yes?
Do you? Do you?
No, we didn't!
This piece of filthy shit ruins any fucking momentum you had and shoves it up your ass, just to have you shit it out your mouth. I can't stand it. It's so bad that in game I glitch out of existence. Look at it! I'm invisible except for my lightsaber. What the hell?
How about the scene where Anakin's lightsaber is turned off, but there's still a faint line still being seen as he moves?
I'm more frustrated after beating Count Dooku. Obi-Wan is still being engulfed in fucking force lightning. The whole cutscene, even though the battle is over, it literally is stuck to me.
Yes, let the hate flow through you. Yes, Nico, let the hate flow through you.
I will destroy.
No, that's a bad card. No, bad card. Card. We're trying to put you to do it. Bad card. Bad.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There are moves you can purchase with the points you earn on stages to give you more variations. But let's be honest, some are so fucking weak, there's no point in having them, when you can just smash the X or Y button to win. Now, buying the mask is kinda cool. Let's enjoy Darth Maul of Vader's head throughout the game.
Don't forget the cheats you can buy too.
What, you mean invincibility? What's the point when you have infinite lives? Does it stop the camera from killing you in jumps or pits?
No.
Then what's the goddamn point of it? It's completely useless. All the cheats are.
Except big heads. I get some laughs with that shit.
It makes it a little easier to see them.
So what's the story, you may ask? Does it fit into the Clone Wars story at all? Sort of. No, not really. You can completely skip it and watch the series.
But for those who are curious, it takes place between season 1 and season 2.
The Jedi are trying to stop a bounty hunter from using his weapon to cave in the Naboo's sun.
It's boring. Just watch the series. The missions are incredibly short too, by the way.
Yes, very short. After just 6 hours of playing, we're already at the ending of the game. And was it fucking worth it?
No, it wasn't. Sure, we get to play some famous Jedi, like Obi-Wan, Anakin, Mace Windu, etc. But they all play the same in attacks and stuff. Not to mention the few missions where you play as clone troopers, which the gameplay goes from a platformer to a shoot 'em up game.
It's so boring. All you do is only press the fire button, which is either right joystick and trigger depending on the mission, and keep running. It's just ass.
Worst part is when you're playing 2 players, the game likes to change Jedi on you. For example, one mission, player 1 is Anakin and player 2 is Ahsoka. The next immediate mission, Anakin is player 2 and Ahsoka is player 1, without any warning of the switch.
Sometimes I forget this and end up moving my character accidentally off cliffs or to my fucking death. Again, doesn't matter, cause infinite lives, right? Infinite lives. As the fucking camera cut shit!
Perhaps we should meditate.
No, fuck that shit. We're gonna beat this game now and get it the hell over with.
Fine.
Yeah, fine.
Fine.
So we reached the final boss, and guess what? It's the same boss we fought 2 times earlier in this ass of a game. And it's the same way to beat him, with minor differences, but mostly use force or objects to knock him to the ground and curb stomp his fucking ass.
Speaking of curb stomping, there are only 5 boss fights in the whole game, and all you have to do to beat any of them
is smash this goddamn X button and break the fucking spine.
All the boss fights come down to this. No fucking strategy. It's horrible.
We give this game a 4.0 out of 10.
This game is terrible, all due to the fucking camera. It makes parts nearly impossible to play.
The story is just lazy and cliche, and very predictable. Gameplay is sort of decent, but sometimes the controls can be unresponsive.
And playing with 1 player is bad enough, but at least with 2 players you cannot suffer alone and let the hate grow.
Oh, and I bet the ending is any better. After us making one of the slowest escapes possible, I bet we'll get a shitty ending too.
Can it really be that bad?
Suppose this was all part of your plan, Anakin? Of course, Master.
Yeah, a Skywalker plan.
What's wrong with this ship?
It's the stabilizers. They won't power up.
No one messes with Cad Bane.
Delivered before a cat decides to play with it, when suddenly a dog charges right at it like a stupid bitch. When said
Where you can be off, and you can take fucking damage down your fucking throat. What's the point of a life bar when the enemies can take out a whole bar instantly?